Hey guys, Kim here with Like Tesla. So there's been a lot of exciting buzz around the upcoming release of the Tesla Model Y, especially after a few images recently leaked of pre-production Ys being transported near Tesla's Fremont factory, plus some spy shots of the car being tested across California as well. Technica is reporting of an unofficial leak that Model Y could possibly begin production as early as Q1 2020 as opposed to the late 2020 timing that Tesla has always promised. We've also independently received a similar leak of possible lines shutting down at the Fremont factory for retooling, and maybe some big news for Model Y fans as we head into the new year. Before we get too deep into it, let's thank Road Comfort Floor Mats for continuing to support this channel. They make some of the highest quality floor mats for Model 3 that are thick and flexible, but also happen to be PVC free. They have rave reviews from Tesla owners over on Amazon, so we link them in the description below for you to check out. So let's jump into some of the newest Model Y images that have popped up in recent days, like this one, where we can clearly see what happens to be either a new wheel design or possibly just an uncovered aero wheel that has been slightly changed from the current version of the uncovered Model 3 Aeros. So it also looks like the black chrome delete frame around the doors and windows might be altered, but that's hard to tell. It could just be protective tape. Notice there's still some black around the quarter panel window. Best case, this would be a redesigned or larger third row, because I will say that the Model Y that I rode in last spring didn't look like it had the most comfortable third row that I have ever seen. In this image, you'll notice the aero wheels on the Model Y are actually a silver color and kind of resemble the Power Sport aero wheels that Tesla designed for China-bound Model 3s. Lastly, in a shot that can only be captured in California, you have 4 Teslas in one picture driving along in California traffic with a nice rear end view of the Model Y, which really looks a lot like the raised backside of the X. I'm hoping the third row got some much needed TLC during development to make it more functional. Now, of course, these are all pre-production models and things can and will change, but here is what we do know now. So Elon Musk confirmed that the Y will really showcase all of the lessons that they've learned from building the Model S, 3, and especially X, because they think this can be Tesla's most important car in their lineup and needs to be the most reliable as well. Goal here has always been to start ramping as quickly and as seamlessly as possible, because you'll probably remember the hellish ramp up of both the Model X and the Model 3 over the past couple of years. So the good news is that the 3 and Y will share about 3 out of every 4 parts with each other, according to Elon Musk. And he said he expects the manufacturing costs of the Y to be pretty similar to the Model 3, making development of the car, building it, and mass production of it a whole lot easier on the company. Tesla has always been pretty crafty on how they've priced the Model Y. It costs about $4,000 more than the 3, but opens up quite a bit of room for growing its profit margin. The Y is also in a unique spot, because unlike the 3 that's in a weakening sedan market, the global midsize SUV market is on fire. Last year, it grew by about 7%, and the SUV market accounts for about 4 out of every 10 cars sold worldwide, and the number continues to grow year after year. Tesla expects that Model Y could easily be its most profitable product ever, and possibly bring in more revenue than all of the S, X, and 3 sales combined. When you look at the competitive pricing, especially for the range, utility, and performance, and then you factor in the Model 3 has been crushing the sedan market in a dying segment, it only makes you wonder what the Y might be capable of when it hits production in a thriving segment. Tesla has never been one to be early to the party, whether it's an unveiling event start time or product launches, but once you connect some of the dots with the parts parity between the 3 and Y, the images of the pre-production Y on trucks, plus some of the possible leaks, if there ever was a Tesla to be delivered ahead of schedule, it would be the Model Y. Here are some of the fast facts that we know about the Y for sure. Initially, Tesla had hinted that the Y would be built in its Gigafactory in Nevada, but has since confirmed an additional line will be added to the Fremont plant instead. We know there'll be 4 variants offered: standard range, long range, with rear wheel drive, plus dual motor and dual motor performance. prices start around $39,000 for the base model and go as high as $61,000 for dual motor performance. Of course, the cheaper base model will come after all the pricey variants have rolled out first. All cars will get premium interior and sound. The panoramic glass roof is also standard, just like it is on the Model 3. Model Y is expected to offer 7 seats, but that'll be an extra $3,000 and isn't currently expected to be released until 2021. An automated trunk will be standard on the Y. Plus, there will be a tow bar, although he hasn't publicized the towing capacity yet. And just like how Model 3 started e-net sales of BMW 3 Series and Audi A4s, the Y is aimed to do the same to heavy hitters like Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and the Nissan Rogue. But of course, none of those cars will be electric. All right, so what are your honest thoughts on the Model Y? And how many of you guys are already reservation holders? And would you be pleasantly surprised for the early delivery? Or did you count on that extra time maybe to save up, or you're in a current lease right now? Let us know in the comments below, and maybe we will get a big announcement during the pickup truck unveiling next month. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, remember to stay current. Thanks for watching.